made of is kind of a neutral metal.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't
Can you
react.
Can you hold it?
Want me to
there we
come
go.
Closer?
No, let me see. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing here. Okay, now move your hand back and forth. That is cool. So
yeah,
those
if
are
something is going wrong in another dimension that I'm needed, the clouds will begin to swirl around. So I have to constantly check it.
And you said something that you can't wear.
Certain metals can't be worn in other dimensions. They just react adversely to the environment there.
Why is that?
It's just what's made up in the other dimensions.
Okay. What metals can you
elements?
wear? What metal? Because you know what?
Brass, bronze are fairly neutral.
Bronze? Okay. The reason I'm asking you that is because some things, like they'll be for like astral or dimensional travel or something like that. And, you know, I know that they're for that area or for that realm, but what if they want to travel to different ones? Then the item or the power might not work.
Might not. Yeah, it depends on what
That's interesting to know because I did not know that. I didn't. And
yeah, it has to be compatible.
Has to be compatible. Okay. And the reason that you can't use gold sometimes in some dimensions would be how come? Now I know you said in the mirrored one you can.
Yeah, because there's gold trace in the
bodies. In the bodies.
Body.
I get it. Now why? Now what about silver? Probably no silver.
No silver.
Okay. That's really interesting because I've been doing a thing on gold and the gold in the body and alchemy and how basically you can read all these things and you can read all these ancient manuscripts and stuff, but it's really what you're reading, what is on the outside is not really the truth. It's just kind of hidden. Would you say that's accurate?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's kind of cryptic and needs to be deciphered.
Okay. Now I also have, I put 3 items there in front of you. If you could tell me about, just because I want to verify them. One came from one of my customers, if you can hold it up. Yes. That was sent to me by Daniel to give to Shine. And Shine was unable to do anything with it because it's an immortal.
It is an immortal. It has the original encryptions.
It's kind of like a relic, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
what Shine said.
Yeah.
I'll just try to get a close
You
up on it.
can burn incense in here and make sacrifices or offerings.
He actually needs a new computer right now. Daniel does. So I'm going to try to like put that on to sell for him because I know it's very powerful. I don't know. Can I get a shot of the back of it? It does have a relic in it. And there it is. And how much energy are you getting from that?
Oh, this is an extremely powerful piece. It's extremely powerful.
And the hole in the middle, now Shine said the hole in the middle was to give it offering of incense, and that is actually a wealth item. A wealth and consciousness item. Do you feel that that's correct too? Yeah. Okay, good. So Daniel, if you're watching this, I'm going to put that on for you. This is like Antique Roadshow. All right. And yeah, I also have 2 other items there for you. Let me get a drink of this good stuff here.
There's this lovely dainty ring, but it doesn't feel dainty when you're holding it. And I smell blood in this.
That freaks me out because that is for a customer of mine. Her name is Jen, and it could be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old, and it's cinnabar on top. And can you tell me who or what wore that?
It belonged to a vampire.
Yes, it did. It did. Yes, it did. And that is sterling silver, but it's like hundreds of years old.
Oh, yeah. It's ancient.
Now, can I ask you, is the vampire alive or dead at this time?
I think for them not to have it, they must be dead. I think this must have been looted.
Looted?
From the grave.
Yeah. Do you think that the extreme energy and powers there of the spoken word. Okay. Because, okay, good. So that item's been checked out. Jen, that's on its way to you.
That's an amazing piece. I don't know how.
I know. I
You're
really
like
wasn't...
a wholesaler of...
I know. Well, I really didn't want to get rid of that one, but here's the story on it. What happened is she wanted this other item that I had, and somebody bought it. Right now, there's actually wars. There's a war going on.
I believe it.
With these two women, and they're both nice women, but the one gets a little out of hand if she clicks on a minute or two later. But what can I say? You know, I put the items on. You guys buy them. Sometimes there's only one item. And unfortunately, that's the case with this one item that was sold. I only had one. I don't have another one. I don't have anything that's even like it. I wish I did. You know, I'd love to take the money, you know.
But they're all
Sounds
unique.
terrible, but, you know, I only have one. But that basically happened with that. She saw another item, and I did happen to have another one like that. But I knew this one was a lot more powerful, and I did plan on keeping it for myself because some of the more antique Asian items that are very powerful, I do collect. Like I had a wonderful bottle that did total house cleansing, wish granting. It did everything. It was great, and I put a high price on it and figured if it didn't sell, then I would keep it, but it sold. Now, what about this other item here?
This is a genie, actually, that you have here. With various howling races.
Okay, because I was just talking about that a little while ago with Michael, and he has a howler, and his house has been pretty good since he's had it.
Yep, these will act as guards in your home, or
do you
for
know
you if you wear it.
Now, do you still have the power and the ability of the genies as well? Do you know anything about the different races of howlers and exactly how they work? Because some people are calling them spirit stealers, and I don't really consider them to be that.
No, kind of the opposite of that. I don't know how they came to be called spirit stealers. They banish the evil spirits.
Okay.
And
they don't kill them, do they?
No, they don't kill
because
them.
Because you can't kill a spirit.
No. They just banish them out of your dimension, out of your realm, so that they can't bring you harm. And they don't banish good spirits. You know, it's not like they're possessive and they want.
Now I also heard you don't have to command them to constantly be on guard and protect your house.
They do it naturally. They know.
Oh, they know, and they bond very quickly.
Yes.
Now, the only reason I'm letting you hold that one is because knowing what you are, it's not going to bond to you. But we've actually destroyed a lot of them from being able to be sold. And that's because once you pay them too much attention, I can never sell them. I have a freaking whole collection of them that I can't sell because I can put them in the mail to somebody and they're not going to get anything out of it because they bond so quickly to a person. There's really no process to it. You get it, you hold it, it's there. But you can also send them out to do destruction, as in banishment of someone who you know is holding evil entities that may send them to you or someone else. Is that accurate? Do you know a little bit about the races?
Well, the races have specific powers or abilities.
On top of the regular
being able to banish
and protect. Now all the ones that I have seen, I wanted to ask you, because I took all the ones out of one box, and the ones I took out of one box they stand as tall as humans, and they take up a lot of space, and they look like dogs. Do all the races look like that? No? But they're all very bonding and attaching to you? Okay. All right, well, I'll have to do my own little research on that then. Do you think that item there is a very powerful item?
Yes.
I do too.
Positive power. It wouldn't put out any negative.
I actually showed it to a woman who we war with frequently. But And I showed it to her, and she asked what it was. And
Yeah, I think you could look up these symbols and see exactly what they would represent.
yeah, that's what